This is the shortest but not the easiest trail to the Zugspitze, which is the highest peak of the Wetterstein Mountains as well as the highest mountain in Germany at 2,962 meters. It takes you via the Georg Jäger Steig trail and the Stopselzieher Via Ferrata through steep and breathtaking scenery to the top of Germany. I start at 4:20 am from Ehrwald, the charming little village in Tyrol, Austria, and hike north on the 800 trail in the direction of the Tiroler Zugspitze. After the camping place Dr. Laut, I follow the trail towards the east and up to the Hütte and continue for a while on the ski slope until the trail gets smaller and leads me into the low forest. Now it starts to get lighter and soon I climb the trail towards the old middle station, which is where the Georg Jäger Steig starts. If you have a head for heights, this won't be a problem for you, but if you have a bit of fear of altitude, you can put on your Via Ferrata set and secure yourself to the steel cables. Along a narrow trail and some wooden boards, you hike with great views onwards. After a short while I reach the Wiener Neustädter Hütte, an alpine hut that belongs to the Austrian Tourist Club and which borders the Schneekar. A few guests stand outside and enjoy the sunrise as I pass, but I continue onwards towards the Stopselzieher Via Ferrata. Secured to the steel cable and via some steel ladders you climb upwards. This Via Ferrata has a difficulty rating of AB, so it's very easy. Though you should have a head for heights, as after the secured section it continues steeply without protection. The Via Ferrata gets its name from the small tunnel which you climb through, and while you might not need the harness and Via Ferrata set, you definitely should wear a helmet because of the possibility of rockfall. After another 30 minutes of steep hiking, I reach the old Zugspitze station, the ruin from the old gondola up to the Zugspitze. If you want to have a short break in the shadow, then this is the place to sit down and eat, or you can continue for another 5 minutes to reach the German-Austrian border and sit down in the sun. Here you also can now take off your helmet and harness, as in about 30 minutes you will be at the summit. After scaling the stairs to the station, you pass the Münchner Haus Alpine Hut and the new buildings of the Zugspitzbahn Berg station, and then you climb via a well-secured section of the trail to the Golden Summit Cross. And I made it to the top of Germany. Early in the morning you will share the summit experience with only a few people, but as the day progresses, more and more people will arrive with the gondolas to the top of Germany. From the summit cross you can enjoy splendid views towards Austria and Germany, and if you're having a head for heights, then you also can hike down the Jubiläumsgrat, a very famous mountaineering route. I, however, decided to walk via the Knorrhütte and the Gatterl back to Ehrwald, completing a circle of around 29 kilometers. I hiked down a steep gravel field and then hiked over the glacier area towards the Knorrhütte. In the winter this is an area where you can go skiing and snowboarding. I passed a lot of people on this section of the trail, as it is one of the main routes up to the summit. At the Knorrhütte, which is at an altitude of 2052 meters, I enjoyed a nice fresh pea soup and then continued my hike after I filled up my water bottles again. After around 30 minutes I reached the Gatterl, which is the border between Germany and Austria. It is very funny to pass the border in this time and age in the mountains via a simple gate without any controls, and I think it is one of the good experiences you can have in the mountains nowadays. After leaving Germany behind and again being on Austrian soil, I continued for another 8 to 10 kilometers on the trail back to Ehrwald. Refreshing your feet in a cold river on a hot day is one of the best things, and if you're not in a hurry, then I highly recommend this. From here on, it were lovely little trails that were getting busier and busier with more and more people until I reached the Ehrwald Bahn and then soon the village. I hope you enjoyed this short video about my ascent of the Zugspitze. If you did, I do appreciate a thumbs up and a follow if you want to see more of these kind of videos. Also, if you want to support me, please check out my Patreon page, as there is a bunch of fun rewards like hanging out on Discord with me. As always, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.